haven't got long today. I'm making some more Bengal tigers, that's a new working title by the way, today because Paul didn't get a chance to have any. And I'm also cooking with poha. Oh, I'm glad you asked. Poha is basically squashed rice. Let's have a look. There it is. It's literally squashed grains of rice. And it's great stuff for cooking in a hurry, which is exactly what we need to do today, so that's perfect. So, the second in our line of heavenly burger bites, let's have a look at poha cutlets. Right, into some mashed potato, we're going to put some finely minced ginger, garlic and coriander. Going to put in some grated carrot, some finely chopped green beans and some finely chopped raw onion. In go our spices now, which will run up the side. Okay, here's our poha. And we're just going to soak that in water for a few minutes. And for the scientists and the mathematicians among you, the reason this cooks so quickly is because the surface area is so much bigger. All we've done is we've taken a regular sized grain of rice and we've basically run a steamroller over it, so it's about 1/2 millimetre thick a piece, if that. So leave that for a couple of minutes. Just while we're waiting for that poha, let's start off some of Paul's Bengali bites. Had a great deal more success with these now that I've actually mashed the potatoes as opposed to blitzing them. They haven't turned into glue, which is always nice. Now, you'll notice I'm frying these in about a tablespoon of oil. This is the only fat in them, so they're certainly not as healthy as my regular options, but they do taste gorgeous. This is the only fat in there, as I say. So, well, you saw how they were made the other day, so I might experiment with grilling them at some stage in the near future, but for now, let's go with that coconutty goodness. Right, this is how I made them the other day, so let's see how they fare with this new batch. This lot has got no rice flour in at all, and it still looks pretty firm. And it looks significantly less like raw meat, which is rather nice. A lot more beetrooty than previously. Right, in we go. And you can see those roasted blanched peanuts in there as well, which are absolutely wonderful, incidentally. And I like Paul's idea of calling these Bengal tigers if you put them inside a striped panini. That's a great idea. I also haven't coated these in the raggi. I want to see what they're like without. I really like the crispiness of the raggi on the outside, so I'll probably introduce that back in, but it's good to experiment. And just as they're cooking, the poha has had its time. And I'm not sure if you can see in there, but it literally looks like flat cooked rice now. Now, of course, it's not cooked, and we do need to make sure that we do that and do it well, because rice can be very dangerous. If it's not kept hygienically, it can be very dangerous stuff, possibly even more so than meat at times. But that's ready to go in. Now in with our soaked poha, and we'll give that a really good mix together. And you'll see that now that that's mixed together, that mashed potato combined with the poha has really worked to bind this together. So this is going to be a nice firm, yet hopefully quite light burger here. I think you'll already have worked out, mind you, that this is not going to be a burger that's popular with the carb haters out there. Pretty protein light, pretty carb heavy. Just flipping back quickly to these Bengali bites. I've shaped them a little bit. They're still pretty soft though, so I think some rice flour is going to be necessary to firm them up in future. So not quite there yet, Paul. I will bring these down for you to have a go at though, because the flavour is stupendous. I reckon they'll have to do. We'll work on them again. Let's see what they look like on the plate though. Not bad for attempt number 2. Right, let's get these poha on the go. I'll just have a quick bite before we get on. Oh man. Well, the texture isn't there yet, but the flavour is divine. Right, let's have a look at one of these cutlets then. I'm just using my hands to mould this into a rough burger shape to start with, and then I'll probably use my spatula to form that up better on the tava itself. I'll flip it over quickly so that we don't end up with it sodden with oil on one side and dry on the other. And that's looking pretty good. And I'll do these about between 5 and 7 minutes aside and see how they're going. And now with a hopefully delicate flip, let's see what the first side's looking like. Pretty damn good. And let's see how we look on the plate. Not half bad at all. As we know though, looks are nothing without taste. It needs to look good, but it sure as hell has to taste good as well. Let's give it a go. Okay, texture-wise, these are also a little bit soft for my liking. Have a look though at the structure inside. We're going to have some good texture in there. Now, not bad for a start. The poha, the onion and the green beans really give it a bite and a crunch, which is lovely. Oh, a lovely aftertaste of onion actually. I might be tempted to bump up the amchur a little bit though as well, to give it that sour tang as well. All in all, a pretty good start though. So, watch out Newcastle. 2 entirely new products about to hit your taste buds. Like, comment, subscribe, bye.